EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the home course of the PGA Tour, TPC Sawgrass, it's live second-round coverage of the Players. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 1 entering play. Day 2 on a Friday here at the Players Championship. Frank, it was a sensational opening round for our featured golfer, the young rookie, setting this course on fire yesterday. Birdie after birdie, just a tremendous performance, one that resulted in seeing their name at the top of this leaderboard.
Rich, I'm starting to change my mind on the word rookie. I guess if you're good enough to play in the Players Championship, that means you're one of the, top 150 players in the world. And they are unique in itself. And what we saw yesterday was a man already ready for prime time. It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And after the 62 yesterday, he'll move to 1 under for his round.
How about this second, a par 5?
Well, if you're brave, you try and flash it down that tree line down the left, but there's a couple of limbs that poke out. Every now and again, they catch an errant tee shot.
And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
This a little under 10 feet for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And he moves to 2 under for his round. 12 under all told. Next up, the 177-yard par 3 third, the easiest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass. 2-tiered greens sloping from back to front. And it is protected by a bunker in front and grass bunkers to the right. Birdie, definitely in the cards here if you hit a good shot off the tee. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot.
Lovely pitch shot. just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. So much focus here, Frank, on 16, 17, and 18. Number 4 is a hole that gets overlooked, but it's a fun one.
Yeah, the second shot here is more daunting, especially when that flag's on the left. So you really do start looking at that blue stuff, water.
Good smart play right here. If you're not positive you can clear it, you can't take on that water, and this will leave just a short wedge in from there. A little under 90 yards left here for his second.
That ball was always heading a little bit right, but inside 10 feet, there's nothing wrong with that on this hole.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Oh, come on, he deserved that one. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain at -12. Up next, the difficult dogleg right, par 4 fifth, the longest par 4 at TPC Sawgrass, measuring 471 yards. Now to the 5th. This long par 4 thought to be one of the most difficult holes on the front side here at the TPC Sawgrass.
If you've got plenty of length in the bag, you can almost take it directly over the bunker on the right. But if you're not as long, you have to air down that left side.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
148 yards left to the hole. Pin is in the left back portion of the green.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. Sensational. What a putt there from a long way out. That somehow goes down for a birdie. And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament. Another shortish par 4, the 393-yard par 4 6th. Frank, what's the challenge here?
Well, there's 2 bunkers down the left, but that's not really the problem. If you hug that left side, there's palm trees that come into play on that second shot.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. A back right hole location here as he gets set for his second to the par 4.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
13 feet away. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he's got it to 14 under par. We now arrive at the 451-yard par 4 7th, slight dogleg right with a seemingly endless fairway bunker and lateral water hazard running almost the entire length of the left side of the hole. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yeah, the pin, 136 is the number we're looking for. Pin on the left portion of this green, so it will favour a wee draw.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Frank, 17 here at TPC Sawgrass gets all the attention when you look at the par 3s, justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is, longest of the 4 par 3s, plus it's just littered with bunkers around the side, the back, and the front.
Okay, fortunate there. That ball hops onto the green, and he'll be left with that for his birdie. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Closing out the front side with the par 5, 583-yard 9th. Don't say this too often in this, the era of the long bomber, but this for most is actually a 3-shot par 5. You can get there in 2, but it requires accuracy and 2 enormous shots. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the ninth, and that will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par.
Nice long tee shot. Fairway does get narrow down there. A little unlucky to get into the first cut.
Now this, Iona, from just off the fairway.
Yes, he's left himself 140 yards to the flag. Pin all the way at the back. He can fly it the full way.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he's going to maintain that substantial lead. All right, hole number 11 here at the TPC Sawgrass, 558-yard, par 5. No shortage of options, no shortage of hazards, Frank.
If there's one hole at TPC Sawgrass where you can literally leap out of your shoes, this is it.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he continues to just build up a massive lead for the weekend. On now to the 12th. It's a par 4 at a mere 369 yards. And with a number like that, it means for many players, this is drivable. But before taking the head cover off the driver, consider there's water left, pot bunkers right, and a gentle slope both in front of the green and to the left that can guide any mishit over the guardrails and into the pond.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Chance now for another birdie.
And this one might need a little bit extra encouragement, Rich, to make it up this slope, but all in all, not too difficult a putt.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he's going to remain at minus 16. Frank, 17 gets so much attention here at the TPC Sawgrass, but 13, par 3, is exciting in its own right.
It is, and it's actually more difficult than 17. One of the reasons it's longer, and also the green here. 17 obviously has two sections in it, front and top. This has, I don't think there's a flat piece on it. And every now and again we watch a ball roll all over the screen and actually find the cup for the odd ace.
Well, fortunately that's dry, but it is short of the green. Now a second to this par 3. Eight-foot putt here. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, 14 is so often a pivotal hole here at the TPC Sawgrass.
It is, Rich, and when you see a player hit 2 shots comfortably on this green, you think, what's all the problems about 14? But when you see someone stray left or stray right, you realize that 14 is a real bed.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And this is going to drop that lead down to 3 shots. Such a good stretch of holes coming off that difficult 14th now to the 470-yard par 4 15th. Again, demanding. And this tee shot, you have to be on your game. As simple as that. A good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Now note his second from the fairway.
153 yards left to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if we were to stick this one close.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Nope. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll stay at 15 under. This is a fun hole, starting this closing stretch. They call it the gauntlet here at TPC Sawgrass. Par 5 at 523 yards. You think back some of the great moments. Freddie Couples making eagle here. Davis Love through the trees in the rain suit on his way to victory. And then Craig Perks in one of the all-time upsets, chipping in here at the par 5. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the left.
And a little bit left, too, this third shot.
Well played there, a birdie here at 16. And he's now the leader by 4 here on this Friday. Frank, it's the moment that makes it tough, isn't that right?
Yeah, you've made that walk from 16 green. It's 80 yards to the tee here. So as you walk along, and if your eyes venture to the right, you see it all in front of you. You see the crowd behind, and you realize this is the shortest par 3 on the golf course. But you also, if you think a little too hard, everything that you've seen over the years flashes through your mind.
Okay, didn't want to risk flying one back there and have it hop off the back of the green and into the water, so that'll leave an uphill putt coming up. Now this for another birdie. Okay, that's good putt. It is in to save par. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Now to one of the most spectacular finishing holes in golf. 462-yard par 4 18th at TPC Sawgrass. Water guarding the entire left side of the fairway. Mounds and trees lining the right, as picturesque and difficult as they come. Oh, look out. This is cutting it close. That's going to need to hang on.
from about 8 feet.
Okay, a good putt for his par here at the 18th green. And this is a second straight super round. This one, a 66. It's the best field of the year to this point, and it is our featured golfer who's on top of this Players' Championship through 36 holes.
Rich, this